Comrades, last time on Gunpla Hangar, y'all watched me build the Messer Type F01. It's a massive kit, and it was a really huge build, but how good is this brand new, state-of-the-art kit? It's time for the after report. What's going on, comrades, and welcome to another exciting episode of Gunpla Hangar After Report, where I review the kits that I've recently built. And today's kit is probably one of the biggest HG kits I've built to date, and this is the Messer Type F01 from Gundam Hathaway. Again, if you haven't seen Hathaway, it is a continuation of the Universal Century, where we're starting to see the works of Hathaway Noah, the son of Bright Noah, and guys, this kit was a lot of fun to build. I've built the Psy Gundam, and that was a huge kit to begin with as well. But this compares with pretty much any other kit there. This is a MAFTI mobile suit, which is the suit that the MAFTI organization uses. I don't want to spoil the movie for anybody who hasn't seen it yet, because as Gundam fans, we know those movies. It takes a while to kind of get through all of our other series we're watching right now, especially if you're watching Witch from Mercury, which I want one of those kits so bad, but we're getting off topic. Let's get back on topic, guys. So as you can see here, this kit is pretty massive, guys. I mean, I'm putting my hand here for context, and it literally is the size of from my wrist to my finger, guys. That is huge. That is a huge kit. So let's take a look at this kit in detail. First off, build-wise, this was probably about a 3-hour build max, just because there was a whole lot of stuff that goes on with this kit. It is a really massive build. There are a whole lot of details you got to work on there, and design-wise, it is definitely beautifully designed. I really did love the design of this kit. Not a whole lot of complaints with this one. There were a couple of things I found that were kind of iffy, but you know, a little bit of work on them, and that they should hold up just fine. So first off, the color palette, guys. It is just a beautiful color combination here. We get some dark colors here on the knees. Definitely get some darker colors filled in here. The inclusion of stickers to kind of fill in those, to kind of color up some of these tubing. Some of this tubing here is amazing. The head itself has some great detail to it, and we get a beautiful mono eye there, guys. It's basically a sticker. You just put that sticker anywhere you want, and the mono eye follows. So, and the mono eye is movable, so you can take the head apart and move that. We'll show that a little bit later on here. But just a beautiful color combination here, guys. This dark brown and kind of a brownish red color just really work well with that yellow popping in certain spots, guys. It really does make this kit stand out. The design is also very trippy for me, because you know we got some very different symmetry here. It's very asymmetrical as far as the design goes. So if you were to cut it in half, it doesn't look the same on either half, but still, just an amazing piece. It comes with a few different things here that make it really stand out for me as far as a kit goes, HG kit wise. We get these, we get some great parts that kind of make it pop, make it kind of stand out, and that's what really makes an HG kit great. Looking at the design a little more here, as you can see, very futuristic for the Universal Century. We've got some skirting here that really kind of stands out a little different. It does combine together pretty well, and it hides the jets pretty well as well. So you know, something cool about that. The armor on this is very thick and covers up a lot of those joints, so that's a bonus there. And I'll show you all the joint work here in just a minute. So y'all are gonna be, I mean, it's an impressive kit, guys. We have several different pieces here that really kind of stand out and make it pop. Alright, so poseability time. Let's look at the poseability, guys. So this is one of the things I love about this kit, is just how poseable this is. You have several different parts here that you can flip around and move, and it gives you so much mobility with this, including the shoulder here, which you can rotate around. We've got a full free range rotation, and those joints are in there solid, guys. The joints, there are no polycaps in this kit, by the way. This is a zero polycap kit. The head has probably the least amount of motion there. You really can't turn it a whole lot, just because it's on a very tight swivel there. But one of the cool things is you can take this the front of the head off here to pose that mono eye. I'm being very careful with that because I really don't know how well that's going to hold up. But again, we can take the head off real quick just to kind of show you a little bit. There's the everything's all runner based. There were no polycaps in this kit. Here is the head, ladies and gentlemen, and as you can see with the head, really massive head. But we do have the ability to rotate that mono eye, and it's just kind of eluding me a little bit, but you can see here, this is how you're going to rotate that mono eye. There is a super easy to pose mono eye rotation there, so we'll turn it that way so you can kind of see here, and then once you get it rotated the way you want it, lock it in place, and that mono eye now has changed positions. Let's bring that a little closer so you can see that. There you go. So it was over here last time, now I've got it over here, and again, really easy to pose, really easy to work with. The kit comes apart really easy if you need to do any posing. So that mono eye, just I love the mono eyes on the Xeon and Mafty suits here, so that works really well. And it goes on, the head goes back on whenever you're ready. Super easy. No need to worry there. Ooh, I lost a piece of armor there. Where did that come off of? Okay, that's off the back of the knee. One of the few things that I will say is this kit does probably need a little bit of love is on these armors that go on the back here, because you gotta just kind of line them up a certain way and then get them in. They really don't line up too well, especially on the back of the leg there. That armor piece right there, it's a new design. That's a new design style, and I do love the design style, but it doesn't line up super perfect on that, and it does create kind of a hard plug-in there. But it did come loose just now, so we'll get that back on here in just a second. But just to show you the posability here, guys, we got probably some of the best range of motion in a leg that we've had in a long time with an HG kit, especially one that has no polycaps. So again, a great, I'm gonna brag on that for a little bit, guys. No polycaps means that you get solid joints that aren't gonna fade over time. Usually the polycaps, the rubber starts to wear out and it becomes super loose. The hip skirting here is a little bit hard to play with a little bit, and it kind of gives me some anxiety playing with it. But as you can see here, it does have some pretty awesome range of motion there. We can move those arms out to get even more range of motion. You've got some side skirting in the front there that really doesn't go anywhere. It kind of stays put just because it's I think that's just pinched because of the knee there, but you can pull it forward there. And that's the other thing I was telling you about there, is these ball caps here, or these little ball joints here, don't really hold out well for that hip armor. And as you can see, it does come loose, but that's giving you a good idea of what you're working with here as far as like joint quality here. So I'll bring that a little closer so y'all can see just what I'm talking about here. You get a ball joint here that kind of holds that armor in place. You've got this nice little swing arm here for this back plate to kind of pose it in the way you want to pose it. But really, it's not a difficult kit to put back together if parts fall off, other than that back leg armor just being a little bit on the loose side there. And let's see, can I get that back on? Alright, we'll tackle that off camera. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, outside of your posability, we have only 3 accessories here that we really want to show off, maybe 4. So we have the shield here, and inside the shield you can house 2 beam sabers, or you can house them up in the shoulders here. They actually do kind of camp out in the shoulder area up in here, but I really prefer to have them kind of like in the shield. I like the idea of them being in the shield. I know that in the shoulder gives you kind of a great place to hide some armor or hide some things. But I'm trying to show you how to. So on the back of the arm here, we do have a little flat peg system for the shield to kind of lock into. I'm having a hard time getting it in there today. It just doesn't want to cooperate with me. There we go. I finally got it. But it does rotate well and give us a pretty good, arm joint there to provide us with a beautiful looking shield. We do have a beautiful looking rifle here, guys. This is very futuristic. Kind of gives me some old like new Gundam looks here. Maybe some maybe even on some Poseability looks there, because it's definitely got some Xeon feel to it. This is definitely an Anaheim Electrics, you know, oh, we're not Xeon, we're not helping Xeon, but we're helping Xeon kind of look. And the wrist, I'm trying to pull it out without popping the kit loose. Good God, that's stuck in there good. The wrist is very tight, and that's good for Poseability, guys. But as you can see here, we get a beautiful rifle there, and a hand that is by far one of the most detailed hands I've ever seen for you know, gun posing. It gives us the ability to pose the gun pretty well, guys, and I do love the posability of this kit. I do love the design of the armor. I do love the design of the weapons. We also get a pretty nice beam saber here, guys, and this is a massive beam saber, almost the size of the entire kit when put together. I love the fact that we've gotten a colored, you know, a clear plastic beam, and the plastic clarity is just so good on this, guys. I really wish you could see how clear that is. Let's see, can I bring it close and maybe y'all can see it? Putting it up against my hand, you can almost see through it, guys. It is just that clear and that beautiful. Just a really wonderful kit, guys. No complaints here. We do have some leg armor that I'm gluing on after this video. that is the frustrating thing with this one, is the leg armor is not perfect on this. It does come off just with any kind of brush up or any kind of like major flaw there, but we do have some pretty cool designs here with the jets as well. They do open up and rotate pretty freely in there, so that's really cool. The small jets do not move too much, but you've got a nice little setup of little tiny Werner jets in there as well. We've got some nice detailed jets there, which I'm missing one. Huh, I lost one. It must have fell off in the box. Yep, it fell off in the box. So another thing to kind of keep an eye on there, guys. And they include a nice stand piece here to hold your kit. So just a bonus there, guys. As you can see, some of these parts probably do need a little love, a little glue, just something to hold them in place. But all in all, not a bad kit, guys. This one was not terrible. Again, the only problems I do see here, like I said so far, have been this one leg armor piece that's just a pain to stay on, and I'm gonna have to glue it. I'm probably gonna have to glue it in place once I get it once I figure out how to line it up. That's my biggest problem, is figuring out the lineup on it. It does not want to go on the way that the instructions tell you. But enough of that. Let's look at so that's the accessories, guys. Again, just a beautiful kit and a really nice sized kit, guys. Massive in size, massive in quality, just great all around, and probably one of my top 10 builds. I definitely have to say I enjoyed building this one. Alright, comrades, that's it for today's video. Let me know what you thought of today's review of this massive kit, the Messer. Guys, look at how huge this is. It's still big. Oh my god, it's huge. But guys, let me know what you thought of today's review, or let me know what you'd like to see me review next. Next week I'll be reviewing the Bond dock, which I will build on Gunpla Hangar. So guys, make sure you're checking out Gunpla Hangars at Sunday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. Again, Sunday nights 8 p.m. Eastern, to see just how good these builds are, how much fun these builds are, and if you got a kit, come join me. I'll be glad to share the link with you to come join us in the builds. But anyway, comrades, that's it for today's review. I want to thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all can follow me on all of my socials. There is a link tree in the description below to take you there, as well as to my merch shop. Go check it out. Go get you some KBG merch. Show your love for the channel, guys. Also, go check out my wonderful sponsor, Dubby. Dubby makes an amazing energy drink that has 0 sugar, 0 calories. It is good for you. And it also has some great flavors, guys, like the Beach and Peach and Dragonade, 2 of my all-time favorite flavors. They have a great hydration formula with the Monkey Madness, so a great alternative to your Gatorades and Powerades and stuff like that, guys. Go check them out. But save you some money, comrades, by using my coupon code Kouldbayne for 10% off your purchase. Again, that is Kouldbayne for 10% off any purchase from Dubby. But anyway, comrades, that's it for today's video. I want to thank y'all so much for watching. Much love, and das vidanya.